Hi, thank you for inquiring about the Progressive Basics in-house program. At Progressive Basics, we look at the size of the dealer and the amount of money that's in trouble. Now that may seem strange that we would say the amount of money that's in trouble, but quite honestly, that's the way that we have to look at it to focus on net profit. A lot of times it's easier for you and us to actually come in-house, do a complete evaluation on this and an implementation. Now, an implementation consists of taking all the managers through a setup of Progressive Basics, which most of you are semi-familiar with. The ones of you that aren't, I will walk you through the processes and procedures that we do. Setting up in-house aging and why. It goes back to that pinch of salt and that smidgen of this. You know, you can watch Paula Deen and Bobby Flay cook something on TV and then order the recipe online and do a whole lot better job with the finished product than you can if you just ordered the recipe. A lot of times we have dealers who call and say, Tim, I had a friend of mine recommend that I do, for example, bruising or adopt a car. And we tried it and it didn't work. Well, if you don't have it explained to you the way it was done, it won't work. Now, we believe in a solid minimum 12% net to gross year in after write down return on the pre-owned department. We believe in an average day in stock minimum of 34 days. These are the things that we want to achieve. While we are in there, we focus on one other factor that seems to have fallen by the wayside in the last decade, and that is the training of the salespeople. An actual sales meeting that takes them through why are we doing this? How are we going to improve your sales as managers? Because we don't get a raise until you get one first. Remember that? The most important two people in our industry are the customer and the salesperson, because no matter what we do, if the salesperson is not prepared to represent us when they walk on that lot, we're not going to make that sale. We are real big in trying to push first-time closes right up front. We're not a hammer, hurry up, wham, bam process. It's not a process at all. It's a common sense approach to the way you and I and every salesman out there communicates with another human being. That's all we're doing. We have a product. We want them to purchase it from us. And how professionally we set that up is what we do in these in-houses. We teach these managers, how do you TO a deal? How do you set a trade-in up with reconditioning and build a storybook? Remember, every used car has a story, but if you can't tell it, you can't sell it. And with a history, there is no mystery. So the entire process is really simple. We're focusing on a net minimum of 12%, an average day in stock of 34 days, and once the implementation is done, if you so elect, we are back every single month to maintain this. Our average dealer stays on with us 4.2 years. Now, that doesn't mean it takes 4.2 years to get it right. That means that once we get it there, we become a non-cost entity. And as always with Progressive Basics, when we come up and do the in-house, you don't pay us until it's over. If you're not happy with it, you pay our expenses and we'll leave. Each month, at the end of that month, after the trainer has come in, if you don't think we've moved the needle to the forecast that we all set, don't pay me. I'm Tim Deese, and I approve this message.